Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and in today's video we're going to talk about the two new epic heroes that just landed in game. We're also going to open up a bunch of silver keys and gold keys and go max both of them out, at least for their skills, and we'll talk very briefly about their kits for the early game and how viable they might be. So let's start with Tarra, or Tarra. She's overall gathering and support, and she is a healer. So she heals slightly wounded units and grants the Legion synergy until your next rage skill is cast. 500 heal factor and a 20% hero skill damage boost until your next rage skill is cast. The second skill is a passive. It gives you 15% attack and 10% less damage taken to 4 nearby surrounding legions and this legion. This is a very powerful effect. In Rise of Kingdoms, the predecessor to this game, we had Joan of Arc. She did something very similar. She remained powerful for a very, 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 very long time. I'm not sure if that will be the case in this game for two reasons. First of all, the way that stars work in this game is different. They give you very relevant buffs to your damage dealt and damage taken. But also, I think that epics just can't quite hang. But if we got a legendary that was doing this effect to be very powerful, and it hits nearby legions. We really need to see what this range is, okay? The duration of this buff is 5 seconds, which is very impressive, and she fires this off every 10 seconds. She'll just do this buff. Third skill, increase gathering speed by 20% and mana gathering by another 20%, which is huge. The next skill is going to give you 10% hit points and 10% defense, and the awakening changes the active skill very, 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 very slightly. Heals the, heals the Legion's lightly wounded units and grants synergy. That's it. It's not like giving us an extra target or doing anything fancy. It's just 100 more healing factor, which this is honestly not very impressive, but I like that this game generally takes the strategy of not pushing the power level on the awakening. You don't have to awaken the hero, okay? You really just need to go and get the gathering speed. Now let's talk about the next hero, Naernin, infantry gathering and skill. It is weird the game is moving in the direction of infantry being skill damage dealers, because my experience with infantry is they just can't do that successfully. They get absolutely raffle stomped by AoE damage, and you just need to survive that damage and do counterattack. Here's the skills on Naernin. The active skill, 600 damage factor, hitting the target and surrounding legions, a total of 3 targets. And they receive 15% less healing. That is an interesting effect. I don't know that there's that much relevance to it, but it is interesting. So area of effect damage is generally good, but then gathering speed, like, I don't know, maybe you use this for combat, but I'm not convinced. 20% gold gathering speed and 20% gathering boost. Next skill, 15% infantry unit physical attack. An infantry unit hero's skill damage dealt, boosted by 10%. Seems fine. Next skill, I don't know why it is that infantry are all about this gloom debuff, but whenever the Legion launches a normal attack, they have a 10% chance to inflict gloom on the target Legion, reducing their attack for, 5 seconds, but it's only 20%. I don't know, I mean, it's fine, I guess. And then the expertise. Each time Naernin casts Black Claw, which is the active skill, she gets 2% hit points up to a maximum of 10%. That is, like, really unimpressive. Effect lasts until her legion joins or leaves a rallied army, or she enters a stronghold or a resource point. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't need to max them. This one especially, like, I think I will just get their resource gathering stuff, and I don't really need to go any further. Even this one, like, honestly, I just need to get to here, and maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I do with the extra universal tokens, because I will need to use universal tokens to get this done. But in order to actually get what I need to unlock these commanders or heroes, I'm going to have to go and open up some keys. So let's get after it now and see what we can get here. So if I make my way over to the keys, there's a new little button. You can switcheroo between them. We're going to start with all the silver keys. Okay. And I don't know, can you even get a full unlock? Can I even get any of their tokens? I can get their tokens. So I can get the tokens here. And the gold chest also has their tokens. I'm going to open up all the gold keys as well, because I may as well get currency, which gets me, more of these gold keys anyways. So I can do my little exchange for that. I'll show you in a second. So we're going to do, it's going to make me do 10 at a time. Wait, can't I just do all? I think I can switch the button to do all. Here, hold on. I think we got this. We're chilling. I just need to push the button. Here it is. All. Yes. All keys. Ready, go. What do we got, baby? Come on. Okay. And, I mean, I did not get that many tokens. Actually, very, very, very few. It wasn't that many silver keys to begin with, and I've been opening my silver keys kind of as I go, typically. But 1 Tarra and 2 Naernin. Well, we need to get back after it. And to do that, let's make this happen with the gold keys. 442 of these, that's gotta get me more. Well, here we go, 442 of them. What do we get? Will I max out Emrys, by the way? Oh, not quite. I'm so close. 50 Emrys tokens. There's a full Tarra. Welcome. And full Naernin. Welcome. Okay. Sure, 70 Naernin tokens, by the way. And I'll have to go back up to see how many Tarra tokens I got. 33 gold stars. It's honestly not that many. 50 of the Tarra tokens. So honestly, like, not a ton. So we can go in now and we can work on these heroes, and I'll use universals to round things out as I need to. So the way you would do this to minimize the number of tokens you need to use is you would apply experience onto the hero to take them to your desired level. Oh my gosh, I do not want to take them to level 58. I mean, level 58 is really good for the purpose of, you know, maxing out as many gathering talents as possible. Long term, that is a good game plan. But I think I want to go up to level 20. And okay, I took it to 21, whatever. And then I want to unlock skills. So I want to unlock this skill, promote. And then I want to unlock the gathering skill. And then we just do kind of a little bit of roulette, trying to get these skills to land on the gathering skill. So what do I mean by that? Since I'm not using this hero for combat, I really only care about this skill. And for the time being, they're going to be the secondary hero to somebody else, probably. I suppose one of these I should level up a good bit more, probably the mana gathering one, that's Tarra, just to take advantage of the fact that maybe I have her run around, gather mana. But now these skills are going to apply randomly. So I want them to land on the gathering skill, ideally. And we'll see. It looks like they're all landing on the second skill so far, which I don't particularly care about. Wow. I mean, I'm lucky, but in this case, unlucky. Okay, there's the active skill. None of those are what I wanted. So we move over more tokens. We smash this off. The active skill again. Wow, I am literally doing the worst you could do. We move over another 20 tokens. And yeah, no, this is... Bro. Good thing I have plenty of these tokens. There we go. We need the gathering speed bonus, baby. 30 more. And, bro, GG's. I will quite literally max the first skill. Ooh, there we go. Before I get this third skill. But whatever, it is what it is. All right, so now it's guaranteed to land where I want because I've maxed all the other skills. GG. So we use up these epic hero tokens, and that is what they're here for. This is fine. 40 more tokens. Boom. GG easy. And from here, I could apply more levels, which I think is like fine. I could take her up to, okay, not that far. Level 30, right? If we go to level 30, I can apply a few more stars. It's not that much experience, whatever. Took us to 31. Weird. I'm either misclicking or misunderstanding how this works, but this is fine. Theoretically, the combination of stars you use is super relevant. So I don't love that it's like, here, just use these stars. But I don't know that that's actually the most optimal configuration, quite frankly. But I also don't know that it matters. Like, in a lot of ways, maybe the optimization here is to figure out how much currency I can get for turning these things back in, and I should just exchange stuff back in. I don't know, whatever. That's fine. Great. We get that stuff back, and we are chilling. So I can apply more skills as I get them, and if I get a look at the talents here, I obviously want to make her a gathering hero. So we're going to take the base talent here. Oh, and she is going to get experience from gathering. That's nice. So I don't want to put too much experience on her, but we get some gathering speed boost here. We have to take that one. Get more experience over here. I think if one of these is going to be the primary, they need to get leveled up to the point that they can get this. By the time you get there, you may as well go all the way up there. I just don't know how many experience tomes I have, quite frankly. Now, she is a mana gatherer, but I could enhance something else as well. I think I'll just go with the wood gathering for now, and then the mana gathering. GG easy. Then from here, load capacity and all damage they take, no. Gathering speed, yes, that's the one. And then from here, let's see, reduce Sev wounded. No, let's take the march speed. We're just kind of chilling for now, all right? So Tarra is done for now. It's not like there is a gathering artifact I could smash on this hero, I think. Put like Tear of Arbon on there or something, right? But there's no other gathering artifact. We need more gathering artifacts, honestly. To be honest, that is a thing that we need. Yeah, I mean, all the gathering artifacts are on there. I guess I could use the illusory gems load capacity. That's kind of relevant. What does this do? Oh, this also was load capacity. Yeah, I mean, could do that. So it's like really low level of relevance. All right, from here, next hero. This one only needs to get to level 10. Technically, okay, I did that again. Awkward. Technically, you want to get higher if you're going to be, you know, like pairing with other heroes. Thing. But whatever, we can start with level 10. Easy. Done. All right, it says level 11 out of 60. Oh, I guess that would take me to level 11. And I am actually level 10. Okay, I see what happened now. And then we go to these skills and we smash off the upgrades. Oh, wait, whoopsies. Mistake made. Pfft, mistake made. You got to actually unlock it first, cheesy. All right, there we go. Now now I have the skill. Druidic teachings. It's fine. I got plenty of universals. All right, here we go. Let's do the thing, shall we? We get the first skill. We got the one we wanted. Let's go. We got the first skill. Probably going to, max the first skill. GG's. Normally, you would want to max the first skill, right? But because I'm not using them for combat, all I care about is the gathering skill. And eventually, I'm going to get so much experience onto these heroes that, like, you know, they'll get leveled up, and that's going to be fine. There's a couple things I'll do to level these heroes. There we go. Boom. Skill is maxed. I am going to unlock the next skill, just funsies. So let's go to 20. And that way, when I open keys, at least I can feel like I'm doing something, I don't know, to progress my account, working towards maxing these heroes. All right. So we'll apply these stars. GG easy. And as I get more tokens, I can apply them onto there. Okay, great. Talent-wise, I will eventually potentially want them to be a primary. But this is one of the things that the game really kind of needed was more gathering heroes. And I suspect at some point you'll be able to use more than 5 marches at a time. I just have a suspicion. Now she's a gold gathering hero, so let's enhance the gold gathering speed. And we'll level her up eventually here. And I guess I can put... I don't know. This feels like a waste of dust, but it also kind of like, who cares? I have more dust than I can possibly ever use at this point. We could put 40 levels onto there. Pfft, load capacity. Could always reset it at some point if I needed to, right? Or we're chilling on dust. Easy. Artifact is now max level. That's right. Send this bad boy because I can. I don't know. There's going to be other gathering speed artifacts I can get that I don't have. I think the, isn't the Mad Goblin? That's the one I'm missing. Yeah, I am missing one. Gosh darn it. All right, so we took this thing all the way up. GG's. Yeah, I'm missing, I haven't actually unlocked it yet, which is kind of weird. It's right over here. This is what I need for gathering speed. But it's not like I can just wave a magic wand and get the darn thing. This would be not bad. Legion March Speed. Honestly, I actually, in hindsight, think that March Speed might even be better than load capacity. But whatever. Artifact draws. Yeah. I just haven't gotten one from here. Okay. So, Reigning Champions. 1 gold key. And I don't think this is worth to me for $3. You were a newer player to the game. That could be kind of interesting. But this exchange is where now I can do a lot of fun things. I can get rid of all my Pan tokens. I can get rid of all my Alistair tokens. All the Atheists. In literally every one of these guys. Disable this tooltip. All these heroes are maxed. That's a healthy amount of currency added here. And for a time, I'll be able to get more gold keys. Ooh, which means I can open more gold keys. That's fun. We rip those open. How do we do? We got a legendary. It doesn't matter. It's just Nico. All right, cool. Well, that was kind of fun. So from here, ooh, hey, yo. I thought I bought this shop. Call me crazy. Did the shop reset with the update? Am I crazy? Maybe I didn't buy out that stuff yet. And there's more I want to buy in this shop, but I'm waiting in case we get an alliance mobilization. Now I spend my gems end of the week before it's going to reset. All right, daily deals. Yeah, no. Okay, Tobin and Orag are here. That's fine. I feel like I've looked at that before, but since I updated the PC client, maybe it's saying new on everything. I think that's what's happening. Okay, cool. I think we did the thing we set out to do. What I am also eager to evaluate is to get a peek at the Moonbear. And I'll just kind of tease this because I'm going to talk about it more in tomorrow's video. But if we get a look at the skills that are available here, Moonbears are now spawning on the map. We can see what this does. Moon Rage. Deals diffuse damage to up to 3 enemy legions within range, including the target. So AoE damage bear is what this is. 100% more damage when cast by infantry. And the damage factor of the commander's deputy and the primary commander's rage skill times 2% plus a factor. So you'll do, I mean, this pet has a ton of strength, this particular one. This is not a moon bear. But if you had nearly max strength and 3 stars on this thing, you are doing, 8.5% of the combined damage of your active skills, depending on how much damage factor you've got there. Could be very powerful. So we know this is going to be a strength, agility, endurance pet. And the next skill here is 70% chance to deal physical damage to the enemy legions hit by Moon Rage. So it's just extra damage. And then intense Moon Rage enhances your Moon Rage damage. So feels to me like this is one of those pets where you want a complete damage package. And you can do some really crazy stuff with a full damage package on one of these bad boys. Very cool overall. I'm actually really hyped for it. And we go in over here. We can see the new city theme, Magic Defense. The thing that's surprising to me is I guess they're just going to stick to the 4 troop types all year long. And I guess they won't release a theme that is just benefiting all troop types for the open field. But I think the game is just like shoving you in the direction of mono trooping, which I think from a play standpoint makes sense. And this one, Marksman Defense, losing magic unit defense. I don't love that, but I do really like the look of this for some reason. I think it looks cool, man. This one looks fine. It's certainly less girly than this one. This infantry theme is like, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but who is the target audience for this thing? Is it my... That is often the way I feel about the art. It's like, who's the target audience? Is it my 4-year-old daughter, or is it me, who is much, much older? Much, 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 much older. I don't know. Whatever. I like the art in this game. I actually genuinely do. Okay. Very cool. I think that covers the things I wanted to cover in this video. If you enjoyed it, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. We now have some clues for the new heroes that are obviously on their way in game. And I can show you this right over here. I'll actually click on the right place. But we've got some big clues, right? Now that we know the Moonrage Bear is doing tons of skill damage, I mean, I think Danfell is going to do ridiculous amounts of skill damage, and I think Morgo probably ends up doing big skill damage, right? They've got to. They've just got to. And I can't wait for this Shield of Sturdiness. Hey, yo. It does like chargy stun thing. Bro, that's straight up where it's at for me, I'll tell you what. Looking forward to all this. If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here, subscribe to the channel. Cards in the end screen for some more relevant videos you might want to check out. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.